Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm in the correct vicinity. I'm trying to find out. My name is Draker Gross. Am I in the right courtroom?
Sir, if you are, you would be in the 1 o'clock calendar. We're on the 11 o'clock calendar. So right now, I don't know. Look at your paperwork.
Can you find out?
Can you look at your paperwork?
I know my paperwork. I'm supposed to be scheduled at 11 o'clock.
At what?
At 11 o'clock. I'm scheduled.
Oh, you're the person that got the bench warrant bond forfeiture for not being here on time.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Draker Gross, I got a bench warrant. Why? Because I'm sitting here talking with you.
Mr. Gross, are you under the influence of anything at this time?
No, ma'am, I'm not. I just talk this way.
Okay, well, that's fine. Your attorney will be speaking with you as soon as she comes out of the breakout room. Please mute your device.
Okay. Yeah. I'm here. I've been here for over an hour.
Not when I called your name, sir.
Ma'am, I've been here. That's what I'm saying. I popped in just by luck.
Okay, sir.
I've been here. Don't put a bench warrant out for me, ma'am. I've been here.
Okay, sir.
All right, so I got a bench warrant.
Mr. Gross, wait for your attorney, okay?
All right. Do I have a bench warrant?
Mr. Gross, wait for your attorney, okay?
Okay. Okay, I will. Let me call this lady, because guess what? I ain't got time for this shit. Because guess what?
All right, so Ms. Bing, Ms. Arnold, if you're on, I believe that Mr. Gross is under the influence. Mr. Lynch, Ms. Tortorello, I believe he's under the influence. He's yelling at the camera. I've muted him at this time. I'm going to issue a bench warrant bond forfeiture, and we can deal with it on the jail side. Thank you.
Hi, Judge. I'm sorry. I was outside of the courtroom, but I understand maybe Lister Holton Dennis needs to...
Mr. Gross appeared. He is acting erratic. He sounds like his speech is slurred, and he sounds like he is under the influence of an intoxicant. Therefore, the court has muted him once he started using expletives, and we'll move forward with him on the jail calendar because I'm going to leave the bench warrant bond forfeiture in place.
Okay, Judge. For right now, I'm just going to digest that information, and we'll figure out what the next.
If you look at the screen, he's still yelling and emoting.
I do observe that. Okay. Hey, Mr. Gross, sorry. I think right now a good idea would be to turn off your camera if you're having a conversation with somebody from our office, and we'll go from there, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, at this time, I'm removing Mr. Gross from the Zoom. He won't be able to log back in. Mr. Lynch, please let Ms. Tortorello know that any further court appearances for Mr. Gross will be in person only.
Judge, I will absolutely let her know that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ms. Val, Ms. Wright, anybody who needs to know any further appearances for Mr. Gross will be in person. He will not be allowed to appear by video from this point forward.
So what did we do with this case? I probably was on the phone with
We didn't do anything. He came in late and began cussing and yelling. So nobody had anything at this point. So at this point, just put him on a calendar where he has to appear in person.
Okay.
Thank you. Georgia versus Gregory, Denard Stevens, 2025 CR 07396 for battery family violence, count 1, battery, count 2, simple battery family violence, count 3, simple battery, count 4, criminal trespass, count 5. Ms. Tortorello, what does your client plead to the offenses before the court?
Your Honor, for count 1, battery family violence, it's guilty under the First Offender Act.
All right, factual basis recommendation, please.
The victim stated that she would not give the child that they share back to the defendant and that the defendant was upset that the oldest child's father was present on scene and sleeping on the couch. The victim had asked for Mr. Stevens to leave several times. He refused to leave, attempted to make his way into the home. At some point, she ended up falling, I guess when he moved her to the side, and she ended up with a cut and a couple of bruises. The state is recommending 12 months to serve 2 days credit for time served, $300 fine, 40 hours of community service, a family violence intervention program. I believe that Ms. Braithwaite is on the call because she wants to request no violent or harassing contact rather than no contacts, just for the sake of better parenting.
My client was legitimized last month, and he would also like to have a no violent or harassing contact with the alleged victim for the purposes of the co-parenting, because he has a visitation and custody rights. Also, that the allegation only states that he caused a laceration to her lip. We're not aware of any bruising that was caused against the alleged victim.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. All right, what is it you need me to know?
I wrote a statement. I'm gonna read it out to you. Hi, Ms. Judge Hayward. I put, Your Honor, I'm asking for one consideration regarding Greg's sentencing. A no contact order with probation would negatively affect our daughter. Greg is an important part of her life, and I rely on his support to help care for her. I respectfully request that the court consider removing only that specific stipulation so that way we can continue co-parenting and meeting her needs.
All right, y'all need to get some counseling about co-parenting. First of all, Mr. Stevens, you act like you didn't know she had another father of another child when you met her. I'm sure she didn't hide a whole child and a whole baby father. So why would you have an issue because he was there at her house? If you were picking up your child, that would suggest that y'all were no longer in a relationship, and she was free to do what she wanted to do. So y'all gonna need to grow up to co-parent. Y'all got a long way to go because these are small kids. So this whole thing of the other baby daddy, the other baby mama, a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, they get to weigh in on. Y'all need to grow up. First of all, we keep having babies with no structure about how we have a relationship. People will have a relationship, have a baby before they actually have a relationship, and they don't even really know each other. And so then you get all these little petty jealousies and foolishness. You understand that she has more than one child. You understand that there's more than one father in the mix. You went ahead and got your baby legitimized, follow the visitation and custody plan that was set up by the Superior Court. But please, stop acting like you didn't know there was somebody else. You came second, so you should have known there was somebody else.
One last ask, if probation can terminate upon completion.
No, they need to go, he needs to take all these classes. He needs to figure it out, because this is not something that's going to be a one-time thing. And we don't need to have these situations happen again. You know she has the father of the child. If y'all were smart, y'all would make sure that y'all support each other in supporting her to raise these two kids. Y'all be like, man, if you don't got it, I got you. Or man, your car broke down and you trying to go get your daughter, I got you. Because there are kids in that home, and this woman is trying to raise both of those kids. There might be more, but y'all are out here fighting each other over some stupid pettiness when it doesn't appear that she's with either one of y'all.
In Your Honor, I understand.
Hold on, Ms. Tortorello. I'm on a roll.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. My apologies.
What I need y'all to stop doing is having all these little petty foolishness, because it's time out for just.
At the 10-minute mark, the courtroom atmosphere shifts as the judge delivers a blunt reality check. She calls out the pettiness, jealousy, and drama harming the children, reminding both parents that co-parenting requires maturity, not chaos. Her tone is firm but fair, stressing that relationships made without real foundation often lead to these conflicts. The judge demands accountability and urges them to act like adults for the sake of their kids. This moment exposes how small arguments can explode when parents forget their true responsibility.
Having kids and then always it's some pick over here, pick over there. We spend too much time acting like we on some kind of reality show. Them people on Love and Hip Hop ain't happy. Stop mirroring what they do. Be man enough to support your child, support the mother of your child, and you know she has another child. So you know there's another person involved. That's all I'm saying. Because we got to stop acting like we just don't have a clue. Oh, you got another man up in there? Of course she does. She got another child by that man. So I'm going to send you on count 1 to guilty under the first offender to 12 months, 2 days, credit for time served, a fine in the amount of $300, which is going to be $444 with the surcharges, 40 hours of community service, the 24-week family violence intervention course. That is my priority. I need you to complete it, or we're going to have issues. You're to have no violent or harassing contact with Brittany Braithwaite. Count 5 is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served. Balance will be suspended as long as you have no violent or harassing contact with Brittany Braithwaite. Count 5 will run concurrent with count 1. If you mess up on probation, you're going to mess up the benefits of having first offender.
Your Honor, I do have one last ask. I'm clear that probation is not to terminate. I just want to make it clear to the court that my client does not have a criminal history. Therefore,
I'm clear on that.
Therefore, Your Honor, I'm asking if after he's done with his requirements, if probation fees can be waived and that he go non-reporting.
No.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I believe that Miss Mierity has appeared on the Zoom. We had originally had a bench warrant bond forfeiture for her, but she's now here.
And Your Honor,
Ms. Meredith?
Yes. Hi. My thing said 11 o'clock. It's 11:06. So I logged in at 10:59.
No, I'll call the calendar then.
No,
I don't understand what you're saying, ma'am.
it's
You were late. That's what I'm saying.
How am I late when it started at 11 and I logged in at 10:59? I'm here in Minnesota. I'm on Central Standard Time.
Well, I'm on Eastern Standard Time.
I didn't know that. Y'all don't say that. In this notice, it says 11 a.m. So when someone sends me something that says 11 a.m., I'm taking it to be 11 a.m.
Hold on, Ms. Tortorello. Where is it located? Where'd it come from? Where's the courthouse? Look on the paperwork.
I don't know, ma'am.
Look on the paperwork. Look on the paperwork. Y'all gonna stop playing dumb with me. Look on the paperwork. What does it say?
It says court arrangement 11 a.m. 11/13/2025.
What courthouse? Because it just doesn't say, it doesn't just give you information about Zoom. It gives you information about the courthouse, how to get here. So you know the courthouse is in Georgia, Eastern Standard Time.
I would have never assumed that, ma'am. It wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
No, I'm not asking you to assume anything. I'm asking you to use your brain. Think it through.
I've never had to do court like this, so I apologize.
You never had to think?
No, I've had to think many times. That's why I showed up at 11.
Well, then if you're in Minnesota, but you got the ticket in Georgia, then the court is in Georgia, then Eastern Standard Time is what we're dealing with.
Okay, well, thank you for the lesson. I wouldn't have never known.
Well, that's sad.
I don't think so, ma'am. It would have said
that's
CST.
elementary, ma'am.
I've worked in several courts and sometimes they verify the time
You can
frame.
overtalk me if you want to, but I got
I'm not trying to.
And always will have. I don't have the charges against me.
I don't know what these charges are even about, ma'am. I don't even remember this case.
Miss Marie,
Honestly.
Look at your paperwork.
Remain silent about.
Look at your paperwork.
I don't have any, ma'am. That's the whole point.
Okay, Your Honor, I would need a conference with her.
I'm sure you will.
I apologize, ma'am. I apologize. I was not
They're
trying to
at
be
the time
disrespectful.
where you was located when the thing happened.
When you said it, I appreciated you clarifying. I'm like, oh, that does me.
Why is she telling me she was here? I was like, I'm looking at the screen. I know she wasn't here. That's
Well,
fine,
I
Miss
didn't,
Meredith.
you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you. It hit me at 10:50 at my time. I was like, I wonder if that's CST or not. And then I was like, no, because they didn't say it. So it's gotta be my time. So I apologize. I really wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I really would have come at 10 o'clock if I had any idea that it was your time versus my time. I'm sorry.
I got you.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. That is not my intentions to be disrespectful or even be in contempt. And I definitely
That's
want
all
to argue
right.
with you.
You don't have a bench warrant. I erased it, so you're good.
What is that, ma'am?
I said you don't have a bench warrant. If you're late or don't appear for court, I'll issue a bench warrant, but you don't have one. You're good.
Oh my goodness. That meant I would have had a warrant out for my arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus. Jesus. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was not intentional at all.
I got
From now
you.
on, I think I'm gonna, and I was gonna fly out actually. And they said because of the flights was so crazy, they was like, just take the Zoom.
Yeah,
So I
do the
apologize.
Zoom option. Just be on time. That's fine. All right.
Thank
So keep
you.
in touch with your attorney.
So Miss Kiara Tortellini, I'm sorry, what is her name? Toratelli? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be
That's okay.
disrespectful. I'm so
sure,
sorry.
I'm
Ma'am,
sure she's heard
attorney, I
every
apologize. I
iteration.
did not. I'm
That's
not trying to be
okay.
disrespectful,
MJ
honestly.
is Tortorello.
At the 15-minute point, tension turns into relief. The late defendant finally understands the time zone confusion and apologizes repeatedly, genuinely afraid she might get a warrant she didn't mean to earn. The judge, though stern, softens slightly after seeing her sincerity and removes the bench warrant. The defendant's emotional reaction, almost in tears, shows how overwhelming court can be when mistakes happen. This clip highlights the thin line between misunderstanding and serious legal trouble, and how honesty can sometimes save someone in the courtroom.